button blue. Sub if you new. Hey, what it do? Make the like button blue. Sub if you new.
A little citation, what it do? Start the gamer off. I like Durag and no Bob Suck Scrub. Let's get it. Happy Wednesday, Durag Nation. Welcome to day 2 of Gamescom. We have another day full of brand new video game announcements and reveals. We already had the first showcase of the day earlier this morning for IGN. I was too busy working on another video to cover that one, but we got some big reveals. We got of course, the Lego Batman DLC update revealing the new content, new difficulty, new absolute Batman costumes, and we got a look at Fable, and we also got a surprising update on the Wolf Among Us 2. Not that surprising. I mentioned it. We could see it in my preview video on Gamescom, but we got the release date for the Wolf Among Us remaster, which is dropping October 29th. Very much looking forward to that. I have not played the original Wolf Among Us, and I'm definitely looking to tap in since I played Dispatch, and now I'm such a Telltale fan because of that experience. How you doing, Rubber? Sup, Travis? Warlock, Exodus, Expanse, he's on. All these look great. Yeah, I saw that there was some mixed receptions to the show. It definitely wasn't as big at. Funny enough, it wasn't as big as Gamescom. I mean, Summer Game Fest was. In terms of like, I would say the scale of the announcements. But I thought it was still a really good show. They had a lot of really good games. But surprisingly though, Summer Game Fest had more hype around it and more hype reveals, but it was still a lot of really good games I'm interested in. Sup, Gabe? Welcome. There's an Xbox. Unfortunately, I only have so much time. I can't stream everything at the same time. I figured I'd do the Future Game Show because they already reached out to me about co-streaming the event, and there aren't really any surprises at the Xbox show. We know exactly what they're going to be revealing. So I figured I'll do the Future Game Show, which is about to start. And then there's going to be pretty much the rest of the week. There's going to be a showcase because IGN is doing basically doing a showcase with game reveals every day this week going forward. The second Xbox showcase is tomorrow, and then IGN is going to have one tomorrow as well as Friday and Saturday of new games. So a lot of stuff happening. Sup, OG? Do you think Wolverine will have bases like the Spider-Man games? Not in the way you think, because Wolverine is not an open world game, and part of the reason why you had the base system in the Spider-Man games is because they wanted to give you replayable content for the open world. So I don't think there's going to be like a exact one-to-one situation with bases, but there are, like, from my understanding, there are like different hubs. Like you have the Princess Bar is like your central hub, and then you're going to have the Nightmare Doors, which unlock parts of Wolverine's memory and more side content, and then you're going to have zones where the story will take place, where each story level will take place, and you'll engage with the different enemy factions. So this is going to be very much more story focused rather than a lot of side activity, a lot of exploration, because again, it's a more linear story driven game, not open world. More Rivals announcements, just the usual ones. I just actually dropped a Rivals video. Rivals is not doing anything at Gamescom other than setting up a booth, which they share some photos of, which look very cool. But in terms of announcements, the usual announcements, they just dropped the second trailer for the new costume dropping this week for Angela. I think there's going to be patch notes dropping soon as well. I have a video up on covering all the new content for Rivals this week, and as well as all the drama. Marvel 1943, nothing beyond the last update that I made on the game that we got during Summer Game Fest. If you missed that coverage, the game has been delayed again until at least 2027, possibly 2028. But Paramount is confident in the game. They said there's a playable build, and that Amy is working with a smaller team. That's why it's taken longer, because the game has a lot of production value, but doesn't have the huge staff that usually comes with a game that's AAA that looks like that. So they're still confident with the game. It's just taking longer. Yeah, all Insomniac always sets up the end of their games by teasing future games. Yeah, they're always, that's pretty much a guarantee. Insomniac always does that. Rise of Hydra is AAA. Yeah, AA games don't look like that. It is a AAA game. They're just trying to avoid having a modern AAA budget by keeping the studio size relatively small. They're not trying to have a situation where, you know, they're spending $300 million on this game. You know, they're trying to be lean. You know, they're investing more in games, but part of the talking points they threw out there when Paramount was talking about their gaming plans was that, you know, they want to be more responsible. You know, they want to make sure that when they announce games, they can follow through, and they want to essentially, you know, keep things from being too bloated. They don't want to have like these giant budgets that have been, you know, kind of plaguing AAA. I think the Omega Red is going to be the first boss. The Sentinel is the first boss. The prototype Sentinel is the tutorial boss. But after the prototype Sentinel, based on the preview, it seems like it's probably Omega Red, because Omega Red was mentioned during that opening mission. But you're gonna have to do surgery. I hope you don't have to do surgery either. Surgery never sounds pleasant. Even though I know a lot of people volunteer to do surgery, you know, get those BBLs, but I don't enjoy being near hospitals at all. If I can avoid it, I would rather not be there. Yep, they have not, as far as I know, invented a surgery that one can describe as fun. Obviously, there are levels to this. Definitely, there are some surgeries better than others. Hospitals are a scary place. That's why horror games use them. Valid, yeah. Creepy things tend to be used in horror movies, like clowns. Tim Curry passed away. Oh man, I haven't been seeing anything on my timeline. I had Twitter pulled up this morning just in case there's any game announcements, but they didn't share anything about Tim Curry. Sadly, got plenty of GTA 6 stuff, GTA 6 strip clubs are on my timeline, but not Tim Curry. What's up, Mr. Clean? Just you got a hair transplant in Turkey? You're really living that life, man. Dang. My man got the hair BBL. Holy. That's tough. Fortunately, I still have a lot of hair. Sup, cosmic beings? You just got here? What's up? What's up? Definitely some unique LARP on the channel. Appreciate you hanging out. We're just chilling, getting ready for a future game show. Which starts in about 5 minutes. Excited to see what games they show off. Shout out to them for always inviting me to co-stream. Usually is a good time. I don't know too much about what they're planning to show today at the Future Game Show, other than it's more than 40 games. But I'm expecting some of the stuff that's on my list. I know we're getting some other stuff that was on my list later in the week, like Alien Isolation 2. It's been a minute. Yeah, I've been chilling. That's a 9-hour surgery. Jesus. We've been up to still partying, and besides getting the surgery, still partying. Let's see. Yeah, Saw Genesis we're getting this week. Might get Jurassic Park. Could see Kenneth Scars of Cosmora, Castlevania. Oh, we're definitely seeing Tomb Raider Legacy Atlantis. I think that's tomorrow. Future Game Show is one of your favorite game shows of the year. Yeah, like they were a small little show. I've been streaming them for like a while. Years now. Like it was a small little show. They would invite me to co-stream, and I just do them, and they always surprisingly, were fun. I'm really impressed with how much they've grown now. Like the channel used to be pretty small. Now the Future Game Shows like rivals Summer Game Fest and Gamescom in terms of like the digital viewership. They showed Legacy Atlantis today. Yeah, I saw it on the Xbox. I think IGN is showing it as well. And it might pop up for the Future Game Show. Still not getting it. Still not buying. My beef with Crystal Dynamics has not been resolved yet. But game looks solid. You want to thank me? You went to a pizza shop here in Tulsa, ordered a sausage and mushroom with Alfredo sauce. It's freaking good. Yeah, I know when it comes to big backing, I will never lead you astray. That is my favorite pizza order. That is my go-to pizza order. If they do customs. Once I first tasted, because in all these years it had never occurred to me to switch out the tomato sauce, because I was like, pizza tomato sauce, you just put on top of this. And then I was like, then I saw Domino's was like, oh, you can swap out the sauce. I was like, what? Huh. So I tried the barbecue, and then I tried Alfredo. Barbecue sauce is also pretty good as a substitute, especially if you're getting chicken on your pizza. Swap out the tomato sauce for barbecue sauce, pretty legit, but Alfredo sauce is just busting. What's up, Jao? Welcome. So good barbecue chicken pizza. Yeah. The barbecue sauce with the chicken instead of the tomato sauce really elevates it. Barbecue sauce actually does go crazy. I still prefer Alfredo, but barbecue sauce on pizza is elite as well. All right, show's about to kick off. 10 seconds, chat. Remember, someone convinced me to buy Dying Light 2. That was Aqua. Aqua convinced me to buy that stupid game. And I'm still mad about it. I never let that go. I always let Aqua know. He made me waste my money.
Hello, friends, fellow gamers, and industry folk. Welcome to the Future Game Show at Gamescom. I'm Nick Apostolides, the voice and motion capture actor behind Leon Scott Kennedy. You may remember me and my one-liners from some recent incredibly stressful vacations to small towns in Europe and Raccoon City alike.
And I'm Sant-Albano, though you probably know me best as Grace Ashcroft in Resident Evil Requiem.
Grace!
I was the one hanging upside down, hyperventilating in a Velcro suit, while he was pulling up in a Porsche and doing roundhouse kicks.
Hey, remember when I gave you that really cool gun, though?
It had one bullet, Nick.
One very powerful bullet. Inventory management is my love language.
Well, let's put the trauma behind us for now, because we're joining forces to get you up to speed on the latest and greatest gaming news.
We've got a ton of exclusive trailers and developer deep dives, as well as some world premieres that will make you want to punch a boulder inside a volcano.
So if you want to keep track of everything, head to the dedicated
she is taking over for Jennifer
page to wish list all of the games from today's show.
Ties of Annihilation.
You can also visit GamesRadar.com for follow-up coverage on everything we've got in store for you, including what's lurking behind this trailer-shaped door. Lights, please.
Ooh, lurking?
All right, let's check out this first trailer to talk about.
Let's just get into our very first world premiere.
Ties of Annihilation look gas. Oh, it's this again. They showed this yesterday during the pre-show.
You don't actually have a choice, but maybe these
Galactic Worm Tactics. They premiered it yesterday at the opening night live.
You'll regret that. Nice. And the cartlet's about to begin. Time to write what I sound. Up to it. Hey.
I know there were some people on Reddit that were really excited about this.
Lazy. Joking up on the back. Watch out,
My breakout for yesterday, yeah, Warlock was definitely up there for me. Actually, I think I was personally more impressed with the Hoyoverse.
Are back.
The Hoyoverse game,
that hijack your nervous system.
the medieval action game from Hoyoverse.
The cute British ones with the holy hand grenades.
Worms Galactic is a tactical spin-off coming soon to PC and consoles.
But
Never
if
thought
you're
they'd
a
do
fan of
something like
the TV
that.
style the series is known for, a brand new Worms game is also
And the
on its
visuals
way.
were
And now
insane.
it's time for some news from our good friends at Capcom. Here is a brand new trailer for Onimusha, Way of the Sword.
Onimusha, let's go. I just downloaded this demo. Crazy that they had an expansion for a demo. I've never heard of that before.
フューチャーゲームショーをご覧の皆さん、こんにちは。鬼武者、
こんにちは。
ウェイオブザソードディレクターの二平です。本作はカプコンが誇る 近劇アクションゲーム「鬼武者」の完全新作です。ダークファンタジーの世界観で描かれる江戸時代初期の京都を舞台に
Can't wait for this game. I should have my code soon.
本日は新たな要素をご紹介。京都に伝わる謎や現象を紐解くためとある人物の従者として頑張っている狛犬たち。
So user W. We already got some of the games. We already got one of the games. We got Wolf Among Us remastered earlier today.
シネマティックなトレーラーをご用意しているんですが、その前に
Yeah,
改めまして本作は
there's a new game showcase pretty much every day this week.
それでは特別なトレーラーをどうぞご覧ください。
So a lot of games that weren't at Open Night Live have been showing up at like the other Gamescom events.
Fighting is everything. It's warm blood on cold.
Because IGN this year is
Sound of your blade
basically
breaking
holding
armor.
6. I think they're having like
Thrill of striking down your foes.
5
Other word,
showcases just for IGN, and then Xbox has 2,
fight hard.
and then Future Game Show has 2 today.
Fight like a demon.
This looks so
Wield the power of
gas.
the Oni Gauntlet. Like a true warrior. Carve your name into legend. And become the Oni you were meant to be. Unleash your demons. Onimusha. Way of the
I gotta play the expanded demo at some point. Actually, I might as
that
well just
was
wait for the game.
amazing.
Must be nice to parry all the time without your knife breaking in half.
Hey, don't pout. I'm sure the merchant appreciated all the business.
Yeah, you're right. I do love that guy. But anyways, Onimusha Way of the Sword is coming to PC and consoles on September 4th, so not long now before you can get your hands on it.
Our next game, which concerns one of our favorite shared subjects, zombies, is a
The Walking Dead.
side-scrolling brawler set in the Walking Dead universe.
Interesting.
Think Streets of Rage with more headshots.
Streets of Rage, but Walking Dead. My childhood is interested. That's literally what it is. That's exactly what this is. Streets of Rage with the Walking Dead cast. Possibly that's what they're saying. I gave 3. Introducing Negan. This actually looks fun. The launch trailer for Wolverine dropped. I'd have to look up when they dropped the Spider-Man 2 launch trailer because the market is pretty much the same.
Hot diggity dog! I practiced that.
That was good.
Guys, you can actually play as Negan in The Walking Dead Streets of Survival when it lands on the 18th of September. Make sure it's on your wish list.
Now, let's take a closer look at Dioxide, a cel-shaded shooter set in a world ravaged by corporations.
Sounds a
Ooh,
little
corporations.
too familiar.
Yeah. Art is definitely imitating life.
Strength to the hands that keep the great wheels turning. Look not to the ruined heavens for salvation, for grace
Persona
is no
6.
longer given, it is provided.
Which day was Persona? I know Xbox has some Persona at one of their showcases.
Labor is our final desperate grace. Do not fear the deafening hymn.
It's like the
of
best Walking Dead game since Telltale.
Listen to it. Listen.
To be fair, have there been that many good ones since
The
Telltale?
world has left. We bleed. We sweat.
This actually
Build.
looks more like the cell shading you see in Borderlands.
Remember the corporation.
This literally just looks like Borderlands, with a little bit of Doom. The accent.
Paint the Canvas Red in Dioxide, which is coming soon to PC. Oh, and while we've got you, a quick reminder to stay tuned for FGS Live from Gamescom, our sister show which airs directly after we wrap up.
We'll be passing the baton to the FGS editorial team for even more exclusive trailers and world premieres, so make sure you stick around for that. Here's a little teaser of what you can look forward to.
All right.
Thank you very much, Angela and Nick. I'm Jules Gill, and I'm also the host of FGS Live from Gamescom. You can join me and Nick.
We're starting to like Cyberpunk every day. You're not wrong.
For more world premieres, release date reveals, and of course, brand new trailers. It is
not enough
genuinely our
Pan
best
Ams,
show
unfortunately.
ever, so make sure you stick around for it.
Make sure you stick around after the show for even more amazing game reveals.
And speaking of world premieres, we've got our second one coming up right now for the sequel to a dark fantasy action RPG. Let's check it out.
A sequel to dark fantasy. Interesting. Warning, arachnophobia. There are going to be spiders in this trailer. This looks like a Travis game.
The prophecy speaks of an ascended hero that will sacrifice themselves to save the world.
Yeah. There's the spider.
But prophecies are not
Oh, more spiders.
means of control.
The visuals do look really good, though.
You are no ascended.
They studied Diablo well.
Born.
It's on an early access game, too.
Wish lists at the ready because Wolcen 2 is coming to early access in 2027.
Okay, here's a closer look at A Short Quest. It's a nostalgic dungeon crawler built with love by 2 developers. Let's take a look, shall we?
Love me some 1 to 2 developer games.
Awaken, child.
Someone should make a dungeon crawler Carl game. Someone should actually adapt those novels into a game.
Did you stop banging on the bloody gate?
Wrong place, fuckface.
Looks like we just lost another legend today during another gaming live stream. Yesterday it was Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton? How did I miss Dolly Parton dying? Someone earlier said Tim Curry died. How did I miss Dolly Parton? What is wrong with Twitter, bro? My Twitter's news alerts is terrible right now. Was it fun? You read the first 2 dungeon crawler Carls?
Take this note to the king.
Yeah, it got recommended to me. I ended up buying the first book. I haven't finished it yet though.
A Short Quest is coming soon to PC, and there's a playtest available now if you want to check it out.
We've got a high-octane racing game up next.
Actual
Perfect for a
legend.
guy who plays a character with such an excellent track record with motor vehicles.
And yet they gave Leon a Porsche. Anyway, here's a brand new developer diary for Clutch.
And then they say celebrities die in 3s. Now I'm worried.
Hello, Future Game Show. I'm Mike Brown, creative director here at Maverick Games. Clutch is a cinematic, open-world driving game where you will take on the roles of Theo and Cass, a pair of sibling racing prodigies who are leading a double life of pro racing driver by day, underground street racer by night. Set across the beautiful French Riviera. We wanted to take players to the French Riviera as well
audible
as
books for a dungeon crawler,
because it's
Carl?
a beautiful, aspirational location.
I know I've never been to. I've yet to get into audiobooks.
And it's also a part of the world that's just steeped in.
I just don't like experiencing books that way.
And motorsport history.
I don't like people reading
Our
to me.
story is a grand, action-packed adventure with real.
I like
life
reading
stakes.
myself.
But ultimately, it's a story about our characters.
Because I like to
who are
imagine
flawed,
everything
sometimes
happening.
Infuriating, but always
Like
lovable.
create a movie in
And
my
it's
head.
how these characters find their place in the world and the importance of family. And the biggest impact of a story like this is the greater context.
It's not as fun
importance,
listening to someone
meaning
narrate
gives
to me.
to the activities that you'll be taking part in throughout the game. So when you're finishing a race, that's not just ticking off a piece of content. Because of the story, it really matters.
Mel Brooks is
In terms of
alive.
vehicle handling, it's my belief that we need an authentic handling model that has enough depth and edge to it that it will punish you if you drive too hard. You need that ability to mess up, otherwise it can't feel good when you nail it. And in a model like this, it has a really high skill ceiling.
I've never
so
been.
The more you play, the more you're going to feel your skills getting better and better. And that's where the real satisfaction lies in this kind of game. In Clutch, every car feels weighty, authentically mechanical,
read to me kind of guy.
Feel and
like
personality.
even when I was a kid, like I read a
Clutch
lot.
has a rich and detailed open world.
Like my mom never read to me because I just like to read myself.
Every bend in the road. In our recreation,
at least not when I was able to read.
Represented every road that exists.
Probably read to me when I was a baby.
Monaco. And as you're out exploring these streets, note that the buildings aren't cookie cutters. We haven't made
I just love reading
presets and then repeated the buildings over and over.
This game looks good, but I've not played a driving game since Forza, and that's only because Xbox sent it to me.
Full of challenges and collectibles to reward
Before
you
that,
for all of that exploration.
I haven't played one since Need for Speed.
Clutch is coming to PlayStation 5, Xbox Series consoles, and PC in spring of 2027. You can wishlist right now. And for more information, follow us on all of our social channels or check out the Maverick Games YouTube channel.
I definitely want to finish the Dungeon Crawler Call
Goodbye.
series. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for my reservoir. The setup of it reminds me of Solo Leveling a little bit.
Clutch is coming to PC and consoles in spring 2027. Ange, what's up next?
Well, let's change the lighting again, because it's time for another world premiere. And this one is a sequel to an atmospheric puzzle platform.
Forza was cooked on launch, bro. I never went back to it. I don't know if they fixed it.
It works!
Beautiful game, though. But, yeah, the performance was just horrible. Crash your car. Not gonna lie, if they revived the Speed Racer, I would definitely get that. I used to love the Speed Racer games when I was a kid. Speed Racer was like one of my favorite shows of all time. I love that. I love that anime.
Break 2 Alliance of the Storms is a stunning cooperative Metroidvania launching in 2027.
And now we're taking a look at the latest trailer for Serious Sam Shatterverse, a roguelike shooter set across a multiverse of mayhem.
Ooh,
multiverse.
All ready to gamble with our
Get your driving game fix,
lives.
True.
You big ugly.
Your driving game fix. Your motorcycle fix.
Hell yeah.
Your airplane fix. This actually looks better than I thought. This also very much reminds me of Doom.
I need a vacation.
Serious Sam
lot of Doom
is coming
inspiration
to PC
today.
and consoles on August 31st, 2026.
Yeah, Tim Curry.
That's next weekend.
Tim Curry today.
So soon.
Dolly Parton
You know
yesterday.
what else is coming soon? And to us all, eventually, death. Graveyard Keeper 2 is a cozy cemetery simulator where you manage a medieval business, bury the locals, and occasionally harvest their organs for a tidy profit.
Let's check it out.
I literally watch Home Alone
to your charming new town.
2 every year.
Step 1.
For Christmas.
Plant your first seeds.
Every year I watch Home Alone 1 and 2.
Step 2. Take care of your adorable animals.
Without
pay you back 100-fold. Step 3. Harvest fresh resources from the
I
garden.
order New York style pizza.
Organic and locally sourced.
Get some ice cream.
Step 4. send your helpers on a lovely field trip.
Christmas cookies.
Look how much they've grown.
And I watch Home Alone 1 and 2.
Charming neighbor.
Does she even know I'm a scout?
And some of my other favorite
What a
Christmas stuff,
chatterbox.
like Jingle All the Way.
Your loyal companion will help you with every task.
The Polar Express.
Restore your little town, automate your production, and watch your community
always
bloom.
got to do Home
A
Alone.
peaceful, relaxing life sim.
It's going to hit different this year.
Another marketing lie? No wonder they're all getting fired.
Have fun.
Prime your shovels, folks, because Graveyard Keeper 2 is coming to PC and consoles on September 22.
You never watched? How have you never watched Home Alone 2?
What? Join us as you building a cult in
How's that
co-op.
possible?
Here's the latest trailer.
Oh, join us. This game's actually going to be gas. I'm calling it right now. This game's going to be big.
Innocently enough.
Put the cookie down now.
Making just one sacrifice. But before you know it, your friends will have you stockpiling firearms, riding farm animals into battle, and praising the ancient.
So that was a Christmas this. He
If
probably
your
knows
friends tell you,
Die Hard's not a Christmas
"Be
movie. That is
cool,
correct.
man,"
Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Cool. Be skeptical. Be vigilant. Be cult-free. Friends don't let
Bad
friends
Santa.
join cults.
I don't consider Bad Santa
Citizens against joining.
a movie I would watch for Christmas.
Join Us is coming to PC and consoles in March 2027. What's next, Angela?
Got some gun fu for you, Nick. This next game is a kinetic
Ooh, Spine. I
cyberpunk
forgot about
shooter
this game.
starring a sentient combat implant. Feast your eyes on
Die Hard
the
is not a
latest
Christmas
trailer
movie.
for Spine.
It is a movie that takes place during Christmas. It is not a Christmas movie.
In this city,
There is a difference.
you're never really
A big
alone.
difference.
They say the AI keeps you safe. I used to believe that.
That's not how Christmas movies work.
Tensor calculates. Gangs execute.
In order for a Christmas movie to be, in order for it to qualify as a Christmas
We pay the
movie,
price. Their strongest weapon
it has
is
to
called
it has to prominently feature
Too
Christmas
bad I stole one.
as the theme.
They think they've got it all under control.
Not just as the setting.
But every system has exceptions. I'm one of
This
them.
game was more polished than the last time I saw it. I know Woody was really excited for this. Jingle All the Way is a classic, 100%. Classic Christmas movie, because Jingle All the Way is about Christmas. The plot, the themes are all centered around Christmas. It is a Christmas movie. Die Hard is just an action movie.
Damn.
That takes place during
Kinda made me
Christmas.
want to do a roundhouse kick.
Oh, are you sure? Without warming
You
up?
could change. You can make Die Hard
Wouldn't want to throw out my spine.
set during New
Which
Year's,
is coming to
and it's the
PC
exact same
consoles
movie.
in 2027.
Well, that the trailer.
You can't
not
if
Nick's
you move
comment,
Jingle All,
was
if you move
totally
Jingle All the
worth
Way,
a wish list, right?
it doesn't
Here all
work.
day, guys.
Yes, yes, you are. Anyway, let's shift gears with our first Ones to Watch deep dive, where we go deep on the game the internet
Galactic
is
Racer.
raving about.
And with that in mind, here's an exclusive interview with Fuse Games about Star Wars Galactic Racer.
Christmas party and using ho 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 wouldn't work. Yeah, but that's not. But those aren't essential to the plot.
I'm a co-founder and CEO at Fuse Games, and we're here to talk about Star Wars Galactic Racer, the high-speed runs-based.
You can literally replace.
racing
You can literally
set
replace
in the
that
Star Wars
with
galaxy.
something that references New Year.
Combining our love of racing games and Star Wars, and we're doing this with a fresh.
Happy
take
New Year!
on
I have a
racing
machine
genre.
gun.
We've got a uniquely innovative run-based campaign mode.
Like, none of this is
Campaign
essential to
mode
the
with
plot.
Real consequence, depth, and breadth.
And we think that, combined with racing, is a match made in heaven, because racing games thrive on replayability. The more I play with a vehicle, the better I get. The more I can
Ooh,
drive.
I like
the
that. I
faster
like that part.
At a second-to-second level.
This has
You're
been going
racing
on
with three speeders on
for
the track
like
at the same time, cutting each other up,
23
taking different
minutes.
racing lines, using the different features of the vehicles.
You're probably familiar
Avengers
with
Doomsday or
land
Doom 3,
speeders,
definitely Avengers
which we have
Doomsday.
there, and in our
I haven't
game,
even
they're
finished
all
Doom
about
2.
drifting and boosting.
It's all about keeping your foot on the gas, holding speed through corners.
I
by
like Dune
drifting
1.
around them.
I fell
The
asleep
speeder bike is at the opposite end of the spectrum.
halfway through Dune
It's
2.
fast, it's ferocious, but it's fragile.
got
it was just really
ability where
dragging.
it can slow down into corners and store that kinetic energy and then do a kinetic burst.
They needed a holiday to
And
have
it's
a
all
party
about kind
around
of
the set, but
threading
that
the
applied
needle
that
in
hard.
thin
Could be
lines.
literally
And
any
our
big,
final vehicle is something
literally
that's brand
any
new to
party.
Star Wars, and it's called the Skin Speeder. We've designed this in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, and this vehicle
Like, that's the whole
is more akin
setup.
to a lower level racing plane.
A party, an office party. That's it. Literally just an office party. Could have been a retirement party.
A knife edge.
The Skim Speeder is perhaps the most elegant of our vehicles, with its carving, banked turns, as well as its ability to roll up onto a knife edge and pull high G maneuvers around the
What day am I
tightest of
seeing
curves.
Doomsday?
Strapping
As
into
soon
a Skim
as
Speeder
I'm seeing it the day it's
is
available.
Absolute thrill ride.
Being in your wide and proud profile, gracefully sweeping through the
I
tracks,
got the earliest
and then
possible tickets.
snapping up onto that knife edge and cutting into the apex. The sound design is fantastic, and then the visuals on top of it of how dramatic the change on the screen is.
Anyone remember the pod
They've done a
racing game,
fantastic
the
job
Star Wars
on
pod
making
racing
the
game
Skim Speeder feel
on
like
Nintendo
an
64?
authentic Star Wars vehicle.
Making a new
Oh,
vehicle in
that was
Star
really-
Wars
that game was really
Galaxy is
good.
an amazing opportunity. So we
I can't wait.
collaborated deeply.
I'm
with
actually,
Lucasfilm
I
Games
actually want to try
make
this.
Something that felt uniquely Star Wars.
All three of those speeders have different racing lines, and it's where they intersect that things
Home
get
Alone could have been
interesting.
doing July
This is where the
4th.
drama
Home Alone's
happens.
And
Home
then, of
Alone's
course, you've
themes
got the
are about
pinnacle racing
Christmas.
vehicle in Star Wars Galaxy, the pod racer.
We knew we couldn't make a Star Wars racing game without
You couldn't
including the iconic
you couldn't just
pod
move it.
races.
Sense of speed is a hugely important aspect of the game. And it's
It is a
something
quintessential
that we
Christmas movie.
poured a lot of love and attention into. When you then step into a pod racer, the speeds are absolutely wild.
It's about Kevin
Best thing
having
about
to
seeing people
embrace
put
the
control
spirit
up
of
is that
Christmas
immediate smile on your face. Wow, this is fast.
to
but this is
appreciate his
controllable
family.
speed. And when I make a mistake, I have this wonderful audio-visual payoff inside the crashing that's expected.
And how fortunate
Star
he
Wars
is.
Naked Racer is coming October 6th on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Thank you for watching, and enjoy the rest of the show.
You can't do that in the summer.
Now that is pod racing.
What's up, Armani? Welcome,
Thank you to
welcome.
Fuse Games for the inside scoop on Star Wars Galactic Racer, which is coming to PC and consoles on October 6th.
And what do you know? It's time for another
never had a
world
64?
premiere. Here's your
Oh, you
first
really
look
did.
at an alchemical action adventure game, and I'm told
Nintendo
that what you're
64
about
was
to see
peak.
is captured entirely in-engine and built from in-game assets.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, the McAllister family is insane, but Kevin was also like really, really annoying, especially in Home Alone 1. Like you kind of understood why why they didn't like him, low key. Oh, these visuals are tough. I see we're gonna have to throw down. I'm noticing a lot of first-person shooters during Gamescom. There's always like kind of a theme every year, I feel like. Like you see a trend of a lot of different games. Like one year there was just a lot of space horror. A lot of Dead Space lights. This year is a lot of grim, dark first-person shooters. Home Alone was the Christmas Story remake
That
of
was
Direct.
Alchemia, House of Wisdom, which you can wishlist
Both Home
now
Alones
on
are a
Steam.
classic.
It's coming soon to PC and consoles.
Right. This next game sounds like our comeuppance for all the green herbs we've eaten. It's called Trees Hate You.
Trees hate you. All right, so it sounds like a cozy game. Yeah, I don't mind first-person games in moderation, but they're definitely not my preferred. I definitely more prefer a third person. Even Metroidvanias over the first person. I've learned to appreciate them more. But when it comes down to it, I still like third person. Some games really work well in first person, like Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora. I like Destiny 2, but in general, in the Borderlands game, in general, I prefer third. I think it's just better. It looks just better to me. And melee combat's usually a lot better.
Now see, that's why I don't go to the woods unless I know there's a cabin with a typewriter in it.
Precisely. The plants get their revenge in Trees Hate You, which is coming out on November 16.
And just like that, here's another world premiere for a hand-drawn cooperative golfing adventure.
Ooh.
Let's take a look.
Hand-drawn, you say? Oh, this is some really good hand drawing. And the song is a banger. Yeah, beautiful art. And co-op journey. Oh, that was dark. You wanna go out to work? Aren't you the boss? Take a personal day. I gotta play 007 after this. Not directly after this, because I gotta go get food after this. Bye Bye Bonnie.
Bye Bye Bonnie is coming soon to PC.
Nice. And we're following that with a new
I need
trailer
that
for
song.
Arizona Sunshine, a flat-screen remake of the beloved VR zombie shooter.
Step on it! Hey, buddy.
Doggo.
I got a bad feeling about this. Go get him, buddy.
This is just like Dead Island.
Holy shit! This?
Yeah, just gotta be sneaky.
Arizona Sunshine. A third-person co-op shooter.
Just like a third-person Dead Island.
Apocalypse. You play as Sonny, an unhinged, foul-mouthed survivor, just seeking connection. Hey, Fred. Shit. And the apocalypse?
I'm a sucker for a good zombie game.
An online co-op.
Or just any zombie story. Good zombie movie, show, novel, I'm in.
But for this to be a real zombie classic, we had to have split screen.
Bosses got a lot of expectations. Haven't you ever heard?
And of course,
Do what I say, not as I do. That was made for bosses.
What the hell have they been doing here?
If you work hard and become a boss, you too may one day take a break to watch a game showcase.
Arizona Sunshine. Wish list now.
Gotta love split screen. Take the scenic route through the apocalypse in Arizona Sunshine, which is coming soon to PC.
Or perhaps you'd rather wind down.
Have I
with
ever
some
watched
virtual
Marvel
manual labor
Zombies?
and
Yes.
heavy equipment
This
operation?
is a superhero channel. I have watched every Marvel show.
Wrecking ball practice.
Well, here's
Even
an
the terrible
update
ones.
in Construction Simulator Evolution.
Unfortunately. Lot of terrible ones too.
Every place carries a story. But not every story is meant to
Appreciate you,
last.
Alex.
Sometimes progress means
I still think they should make a Marvel Zombies video game. Using Saber Interactive Swarm system.
what once stood.
I think a Marvel Zombies game with their swarm system would be absolutely peak.
Not out of destruction, but out of choice.
Make it co-op. Single player campaign,
Because
co-op
every
multiplayer,
new
just
needs
like Space Marine 2. $1 billion franchise.
We tear down
Have I heard of Spawn?
to reshape.
Oh, isn't he the guy from Star Trek?
Master the Art of Demolition in Construction Simulator Evolution, which is coming soon to PC and consoles.
And now for something completely different.
That's right. Our next game is a surreal medieval shooter inspired by the works of Hieronymus
A
Bosch.
medieval shooter. Will it be first person? No, this looks like this is isometric. The Wolverine debacle is just nothing but LARP. Yep, first person. it's mostly centered on Twitter. A lot of people are professionally outraged, and they have just decided to hate on Wolverine in bad faith. That's like 90% of their criticism. And unfortunately, it messes with it ruins the opportunity to have honest conversation about the game and the strengths and weaknesses, because there's so many bad faith actors. Definitely drop a like on the stream. Helps out a ton. Can't wait for Resident Evil Plague Tale. That is tomorrow. I'm gonna take a nice break. I gotta finish 007 because I'm getting Onimusha Way to Sword next week. I should have it like a day or two early. So I'm looking forward to getting that full game.
Survive the Garden of Earthly Delights in Hieronymus, which is coming soon to PC.
Get it on your wish list ASAP, but don't close that tab because it's time for yet another world premiere. It's the next game from a beloved Kyoto indie studio.
Kyoto indie studio. Please don't be first person. Oh my god, I think it's first person. This is a cinematic. Is this actual gameplay? Bro, what is up with all the first person games this week, bro? Why is all the new games first person? Why is that? Why are these rocks look like Jack Skellington? You rage quit double seven last time you played it? Holy skillage. You gotta be able to ask for help, Gabe, from the internet. That's what tutorials were made for. Pixel Junk Monsters 3. Oh, thank goodness it's not actually first person. It's a cozy slop. I'll take cozy slop over first person at this point. Like I feel like more than half of the games today so far have been first person. And it was like a decent amount yesterday that were first person
Repel
too.
the hand-drawn hordes in Pixel Junk Monsters 3, which is coming soon. Drop it on your wish list now and sign up for the private playtest, which kicks off on September 4th.
Next up, we've got a developer diary for Ion 2, an
Ion 2.
5 MMO where the sky is your battlefield.
I hope this comes to console and isn't terribly optimized. This almost looks too good to be true.
안녕하세요. 아이온2의 개발을 총괄하고 있는 백승욱 CBO입니다. 완전히 새로운 MMORPG를 만든다기보다 기존 MMORPG 플레이어들이 아쉬워했던
Other than Metro, there was a couple first-person ones yesterday.
결합하여 해법을 제시하고자 하였습니다.
Some horror ones.
친구나 지인이 함께 플레이하는 즐거움을 원하는 사람은
And
사라지지 않을 것이므로
some multiplayer
그런
ones.
분들의 기대에 부응하는 게임을 계속 만들고 있습니다.
What was that one?
아이온2가
What was the one with the waifus? The PUBG one?
생각합니다.
아이온2는 자유로운 비행뿐만 아니라 하늘과 땅, 물속까지 눈에 보이는 모든 곳을 직접 가볼 수 있다는 것이 핵심입니다. 단순히 넓기만 한 필드가 아니라 공간의 제약 없이 세계를 직접 탐험하면서 진정한 오픈 월드를 경험할 수 있도록 만들었습니다.
There was a shooter, there was a co-op shooter, there's a couple shooters. There was some horror ones too.
안녕하세요. 아이온2 게임 디렉터 김남준입니다. 반갑습니다.
I think there was at least 4 shooters
높은 곳은 그저
yesterday.
랜드마크였지만 아이온2는 그 장소에도 플레이가 가능한 공간이기 때문에 탐험의 재미가 더욱 커졌다고 할 수 있고 전쟁 상황에서 창의적이고 변칙적인 플레이가 발생하는 것을 확인했습니다. 보통
combat for this
비행을
game
하게
looks
되면
tough.
중속 운동이나 가속 운동을
And
하게
you could
되는데
fly.
이렇게 했을 때 실제로 캐릭터는 빠르게 움직이지만
This game looks so
유저들이
gas.
느끼는 속도감은 느껴지지 않게 되는 것 같았습니다.
I hope it doesn't run
그래서
like butt.
비행 중 속도의 차이를 주는 것에 대해 집중했고 활강이나 바람길, 비행 속도를 높여주는 서클 등 다양한 요소를 추가하여 속도감이 느껴질 수 있도록 많은 노력을
Yeah, too looks
기울였습니다.
gas.
높은 곳에 올라가 봤을 때 이제 무언가 찾을 수 있도록 탐험적인 요소를 추가했습니다. 무엇보다
there's
그
exploration.
전쟁 상황에서 주변 시야가 아닌 공중에서 그 주변을 확인할 수 있는 요소가 추가되면서 이를 통해 발생할 수 있는 플레이의 확장성을 열었다라고 생각해 주시면 좋을 것 같습니다. 도전적인 컨텐츠를 원하시는 분들은 높은 난이도의 컨텐츠에 도전하면서 공략과 성장의 성취감을 느낄 수 있고
If this doesn't run like crap, I think it's going to be a really.
채집이나
I think it's going to be a big hit.
수집 같은 다양한 컨텐츠를 자신의 속도에 맞춰 즐길 수 있습니다.
안녕하세요. 저는 아이언2에서 아트 디렉터를 맡고 있는 차봉섭입니다. 아트레아에서는 목적지로 향하는 과정 자체가 하나의 경험이 되기를 바랬습니다.
Animo?
길을 걷다가
I don't
문득
remember what that
시선을
one is.
빼앗는 풍경을 만나고 물속으로 들어가 예상하지 못했던 공간을 발견하고
I'm definitely playing
하늘로
Anata.
날아올랐을 때는 익숙한
The
세계가
anime
전혀
GTA.
다른 모습으로 보이는 경험을 주고 싶었습니다. 그렇게 이동하고 탐험하는 과정에서 저곳에는 무엇이 있을까라는 호기심이 자연스럽게 생기는 세계, 그것이 저희가 만들고 싶었던 아트레아입니다.
안녕하세요. 아이언2
The Pokemon like game.
디렉터입니다.
I still haven't played Power World. I'm definitely going to pass on that one.
언리얼 엔진 5의 새로운 렌더링 기술을 활용해 더 많은
Unreal Engine 5?
효율적으로 렌더링했고 넓은 월드에서도 자연스러운 그림자를 표현했으며
Uh-oh.
환경 변화에 따른 조명도 사실적으로 구현할 수 있었습니다.
아이언2는 솔로 플레이어들이 할 수 있는 컨텐츠와 파티 컨텐츠가 공존하고 있습니다. 그리고 파티 플레이를 하더라도 큰 부담이 없도록 컨텐츠를 디자인했으니 선택에 따라 편안하게 즐겨주시면 좋을 것 같아요. 런칭 이후 플레이어분들의 컨텐츠 진행 속도와 플레이 패턴을 면밀히 살펴보면서 업데이트 시점을 결정해 나갈 계획입니다. 특히 글로벌 서비스는 다양한 지역의 플레이어분들이 함께하는 만큼 실제 플레이 데이터와 피드백을 다각도로 살펴보며 글로벌
I'm gonna check this out when it
맞춰
launches.
가장 잘 맞는 업데이트
To see
계획을
what the
만들어
performance
나가는
is
것이
looking like.
중요하다고 생각합니다.
Yeah, an MMO releasing on Unreal Engine 5 for PC.
유저들한테 어서 빨리 보여드리고
So
싶어요.
at least it's
마음.
not releasing on
너무
console
궁금하고
yet, so it might be
기대하고
optimized.
있어요, 사실.
Because usually the problem is
미 시리즈티에
a game will be optimized
9월
mostly for
17일과
console,
18일 이틀간 진행되는
and the
런칭
PC port will be like an
스테이지에도
afterthought.
꼭 함께 해주세요.
10월 5일에 플레이해 보세요.
So officially launches in October, but they're going to have a test in November. So it might not be terribly optimized.
Mark your diaries for September when you can finally get your hands on Ion 2. Okay, Ange, let's give the good people another trailer.
You got it. Here's the release date trailer for Star Trek Outposts Unknown, a Starfleet city builder where you chart
City
alien
builder.
worlds.
You. We got Wolverine leaps, try to run around exploring more levels. I'm interested to try those nightmare challenges, so you can unlock his memories. I think you're probably going to be able to unlock costumes through that level. I'm guessing the Weapon X escape is going to be like a nightmare side mission.
You heard it here first. Star Trek Outpost Unknown is coming to PC on October 20th.
Next up, we've got a brand new trailer for the tactical shooter.
This is weird because
War
we're
Dogs.
against largely.
And I think it's about time we
Up on
find out the
PC.
release date for this game. Don't you?
You know it.
Yeah, they're largely of a PC. They're definitely largely working on PCs, but yeah, a lot of games that are console first, like games that are studios that are owned by PlayStation, prioritize console. You still have to optimize the game specifically for that platform. You happening to work off a PC doesn't really have any impact on that. You still have to properly optimize it. Pre-ordering Wolverine next week. Nice. What's up, Beastwood? Welcome. September 10th, War Dogs. That's the day the Wolverine reviews come out. September 10th. That's also the day before Marvel Rivals Season 10.
Pre-order and wishlist it now because War Dogs is launching.
So it's going to be happy about the Rainbow
on
Six
September
Tactics.
10th.
And now it's
Does he
time
pay
to check out
tactical
The
games?
Journey Home, an atmospheric puzzle platformer written by the best-selling author Sophie Lee Robbins.
Seems more like a first-person, third-person shooter guy. This trailer consists entirely of actual gameplay footage. Okay.
I don't remember.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I've spent my whole life gazing up at the stars. But I've never seen beauty like this. This place is different.
This looks nice.
Time has stopped. Or was it ever even moving at all? Everything, all at once, illuminated. There's something here, and it knows me. All of me.
Kenna new game? Yeah, I definitely need a release date for Kenna.
Just beyond my
I need that
reach,
game.
there's a face, a voice I know better than my own.
The deluxe edition. Wolverine. Yeah, I'll always get deluxe edition of Insomniac games, especially for Wolverine. Those 5 exclusive suits are actually really good.
Waiting for me out there.
The Spider-Man 2 deluxe edition, I just got to support Insomniac. There was only like a few suits I was even interested in, but the Wolverine suits are actually gas. The Journey Home. I have no idea what this game is about, but it looks awesome. It's a demo out right now. Future game show, Steam.
The Journey Home is coming soon to PC, but there's a demo out now on Steam if you want to check it out. What's next, Nick?
Well, we've got some news about Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault, the beloved
Moonlighter 2.
shopkeeper RPG, which is currently in early access, but for how much longer?
Was it about to leave early access?
This shop isn't your choice. It's your duty. Your
Those are
legacy.
Some really nice cinematics.
And it gives you a chance to learn.
It definitely looks like hand drawn.
The room. To pick your battles.
That seems fun. To watch a Rainbow
to know
Last
exactly
Blood.
what's worth keeping. You learn that
I haven't watched a
not all
Rambo movie
fights
in
are
forever.
won with steel. Some are won with patience. Some with care. Because greed will fill your pack. But only wisdom brings it home. Driven by heart, you balance both worlds. Not to escape your legacy, but to own it. This is who you are.
Moonlighter 2. It looks like Breath of the Wild. Heavily Breath of the Wild inspired with that art. Looks nice.
Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault 1.0 release lands on September 2nd for PC and consoles. Don't miss it.
For this next trio of trailers, we're going to pass over presenting duties to some awesome HoloLive creators.
So, while we go hit the
HoloLive.
safe room for some green herb smoothies,
VTuber time.
please welcome Shiori Novella and Vestia Zeta to the Future Game Show. How's it going?
Thank you, Leon and Grace, or Nick and Angela. I'm Shiori, and this is...
Hi, I'm Zeta.
And we're so excited to be here with you guys.
Alright, let's get into it. First up is Everwind.
I've never watched
first-person
HoloLive.
survival game where you and your friends command a flying ship.
Not really
across
into the
planet
VTuber
sky.
scene.
Super cool.
I have watched a little bit of Iron Mouse though. She's pretty funny. This is basically Minecraft. What are VTubers? Exactly what you just saw. Those talking anime girls are VTubers. They're voiced and controlled by real people. Everwind.
Everwind is coming to consoles in 2027, with a major update coming in September.
Minecraft about to sue somebody.
What's next?
Next is... Ooh, this one's a good one. Sword Sage Awakening, a third-person action RPG where you take down beasts from Chinese folklore. Even better, there's even a cute red panda friend.
Was this the one from yesterday? This feels like it's going to be a near light or a Wukong light. This is definitely leaning into the near Stellar Blade. Not as high production value though. But it looks like it's got some sauce. Salute is sweet. Oh, congratulations on going back to school, Salute. I'm proud of you. Never too old to learn. Coming to PS5 as well.
Sword Sage Awakening is coming soon to PC and consoles.
You're going to be a high school
but
math
you can
teacher.
wishlist it
Ooh.
now on Steam, and you could.
Good luck.
It looks really cool.
It does look really cool. We have one more game to show you before we hand it back to
Probably
Nick.
the hardest
Here's a new trailer for
level
The
to teach.
Sinking City 2, a survival horror game set in a creepy Lovecraftian world.
I know I hated high school math. Why is bro dressed like Indiana Jones? Why does he also just look like Harrison Ford? The Sinking City 2.
Oh, that looks so cool and spooky. The Sinking City 2 is
Gabe
out
is a man of
now,
many talents.
and it's coming to Switch 2 in 2027. Enjoy the monsters then. And with that, we're out of here.
Really
Thanks
enjoying
for
this
having
rise
us,
of Chinese
Future
AAA
Game
action
Show.
games we've been getting recently.
Us.
Yeah, there was
Now back to Nick
a lot of really good Chinese game studios showing out yesterday.
Stopping by.
in recent
And
years
as
as
for
well,
what's
but
next, we've got our
those are
second
really good
one to watch
showcases.
deep dive.
Here's an interview with the team behind Tides of Annihilation.
Speaking
a
of-
fantasy hack and slash
speaking of
set
Chinese
in a
studios,
fractured London,
Tides of
and
Annihilation.
inspired by Arthurian legend.
One of my most anticipated upcoming games. Another AAA game from a Chinese studio. That looks amazing.
Hello, my name is Ari Chen. I am the co-CEO of Eclipse Glow Games and the game director of Tides of Annihilation.
That's not
of
you, Travis.
Annihilation tells a story inspired by our
You have value.
However, we did not want simply to reproduce the existing mythology of King Arthur in its
Even if you don't
entirety.
have talent.
We wanted to approach it from
All
the
human beings have
perspective of
value.
Chinese developers and transform it into a fantasy game. Although the game is based on Arthurian legend, the entire story has been reinterpreted from our perspective as developers.
Gwendolyn's background is one of the main elements of the game's story, so I can reveal a little about who she is at the beginning of the game. At the start, Gwendolyn is an ordinary person from the modern
It is a
world.
fact. Every human
Becomes
being has
caught up in
value.
a disaster caused by an invasion from another dimension. As a modern
And
person,
talent
she's
is something
thrown
you
into a hostile
develop.
and malicious other world. While she's there, she receives
It's not
encouragement
something
from
you're
her
born with.
companions and gradually grows into a commander capable of leading the knights.
Use it to command
If you want
your
a talent,
spectral knights.
find something you want,
We wanted to present a point
and
at which the game
put in your
has
10,000
settled
hours.
into a relatively stable rhythm, and the combat systems are being used more fully. As a result, the section being shown takes place around the middle of the game, and features a relatively high level of combat intensity.
Having like a Devil May Cry style action game where you're summoning JoJo stands that are knights from the round table is such a brilliant concept.
Because this is ultimately an action game. We want as many players as possible to experience the enjoyment of action games when they play it. For that reason, we have carefully refined the combat system. This includes the Knight system, which gives players access to a greater variety of character builds. Players can combine these elements to create many different combat styles.
So much sauce.
The concept we developed is something I call the dual frontline battle system. This system allows the protagonist to fight alongside the knights she summons, working together with them in battle. I wanted to introduce more companions into combat, so that the player would no longer feel alone and would have the sense that other characters were actively supporting them.
This looks so
Our
gas.
game is primarily an action-adventure game, so it has two central elements. The first is, of course, combat. The other is exploring and adventuring through another world. The adventure side of the game also builds on the important feature of the combat system, the knights. During exploration, the knights provide the protagonist with a
Makes
wide
sense.
range of abilities and assistance. The main purpose of exploration is ultimately to support the combat experience. At its core, combat remains the game's most distinctive feature. Exploration gives players additional resources, more room for error, and a wider variety of builds to discover and develop.
That's gas.
To give an example of how the knights fight, we currently have the main knight, Bedivere. His design is centered on speed and fluid connectivity, allowing players to perform combinations easily and smoothly. He therefore has linked light and heavy attacks. Palamedes, the first knight, is primarily built around charged attacks, so the player has to recognize and take advantage of the right opportunities.
These
And
designs are
Kay,
so
the
good.
Time Knight, needs to deploy time bombs at crucial moments. These can interrupt enemy attacks and also temporarily stop time. Each of our knights has therefore been carefully designed. We wanted each knight to feel different to control and to offer the player a distinct kind of enjoyment.
I only made it 15 minutes into the Craven the Hunter movie before I had to turn it off.
This is the first time we're formally introducing the knight Lancelot. He's a very important character within the game's story, and
Lancelot.
he also has a highly distinctive presence during combat. He can closely follow Gwendolyn's movements and perform coordinated attacks with her,
PC's
creating
what?
the feeling of a sword dance
Appreciate you.
between the two.
With Tides of Annihilation, our hope is that our first project as a studio will be recognized by players within the action game genre. We hope that, in the eyes of players, our finished work will be considered a worthy and accomplished action-adventure game.
Sounds like you're Crimson Desert. You got 2 hours in Los Angeles. Well, that's your problem, Travis.
As for when the
You're
game
supposed to play a minimum
I
of
think
20
we simply need
hours
to continue working
of
harder
Crimson Desert
so that we
before
can
it gets
finish
good.
and bring it to players as soon as possible.
Thank you all for your interest in Tides of Annihilation. We sincerely hope that players will enjoy the game when it comes to PlayStation, PC.
If you only
and
played
Xbox.
2 hours of Crimson
Thank
Desert,
you.
you basically didn't play it.
Shout out to Eclipse Glow Games for the inside
Which
on
is
Tides
bad
of
game design,
Annihilation, which is coming
but
soon
still.
to PC and consoles.
All right, eyes up if you like co-op games, as we have some
I
exciting
like co-op
news
games.
to share about the latest
Yeah, I miss
entry
Shadow
in
too.
the We Were Here series. We Were Here Tomorrow.
Speaking of Chinese
You're
games,
not in the loop.
Blood
This is
Message
an
look
asymmetrical
like a
co-op
cooks.
game
Oh
where
yeah.
you use walkie-talkies to solve puzzles, and we're about to find out when you can start playing it.
Ready up,
Waiting for
Captain.
Crimson Desert to go on sale. It's actually about to. It's actually on sale.
Testing,
They just announced
Eagle
the
1 to Eagle 2.
a new edition of the
Do you
game
see that canister
that's going to
behind
have
you?
all the
Does that
updates,
fit in there? Call me Big Brain.
and
Call
it's
me
going to
Big
be on
Brain.
sale for like
all
20%
my
off.
drawings, they're all black and white, so I could probably only go based off shapes.
Okay, well, it looks like a bud and it's spiky.
It's actually a good time to get in because they dropped a lot of updates for that game.
I like this one.
I'll take this one. Oh, let's see what this does.
Whoa! Get it off of me, get it off. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh no.
Hey!
Yeah, Blood Message looks
Send the
insane.
lasers to these lasers, which send all the way to the other
cooking.
lasers, down back to these lasers, and boom, we're out of here.
Let's go!
We did it! Check this out.
I'm really interested to see the
you
games
do that?
NetEase is going to be making going forward.
Fantastic progress, team.
I'm loving how they're branching out and making these really like prestige AAA games.
Let your best friend know that We Were Here Tomorrow.
Yeah, I got to go back to
launching in
Crimson Desert at
October
some
for
point
PC and console.
because it's basically a
And
different
while
game
you're
now.
Organizing a co-op session, let me pique your interest with another great game. Guns of Eschaton is a Souls-like shooter set in a world imagined by Viktor Antonov, the creative mind behind Dishonored's Dunwall and Half-Life 2's City 17. Here's the latest trailer.
Heard anything about the God Slayer? I think that's supposed to be 2027, 2028.
This place is an inevitable conflict. It approaches. This world will burn.
Might be 2028.
Starts with you and ends.
Game rested before you buy Fallen Slave for Crimson Desert. It's valid. They legitimately added like 30 updates to the game. Like at a certain point, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stop playing because I was getting updates every day on Crimson Desert, pretty much. I was like, you know what? I was gonna uninstall. I'm just gonna come back later.
Wish list it now.
With the pass,
because Guns
what's
of
up?
Eschaton is coming to PC and console
Dragons?
in 2026.
Welcome. Shout
Now,
out
what have you got for us, Nick?
Well, I think another spooky mystery is in the cards, quite literally. Hillthorn is a card-based detective game where knowledge equals progression, but don't take my word for it.
Knowledge is progress. Preach. I wear a regular suit. I'm trying all the suits, but I definitely gonna rock out with the brown suit. As soon as I get it, I'm gonna get the Deadpool of Wolverine suit. Love the tank top. It's creepy. Play demo today on Steam. All right.
If that trailer made you want to unravel the mystery of Hillthorn, great news. It's launching in November and a demo is out now on Steam, so you can go check it out after the show. Now you're probably wondering why we're suddenly in a broadcasting studio.
Kind of, but I'm really just digging.
I was
the
wondering
jerseys.
about the jerseys.
And if I had to guess though, I'd say it had something to do with our next world
I think-
premiere.
You're always one step
I
ahead.
think they said during the
Here's
preview
next
there were
game from the
28.
team that brought you Journey to the Savage Planet.
There were like 28 suits in the hands-on preview that could potentially be unlocked. I think that's the number. Is that like 28? And you get the Team X suit at the very beginning of the game. That's your tutorial suit. And you unlock the brown suit early with the pre-order.
Now that is a play no one saw coming. Breakaway Hockey League is the first modern hockey game coming to PC in nearly 20 years. It's a fast, skill-based 4x4 hockey game where every player controls a single skater.
Expect
they could include
nonstop
it
highlight
might-
reel plays
it
and
might
no sitting
have.
on the bench or in the penalty box. And I am totally keeping this jersey, by the way.
Oh yeah, me too.
It's possible.
Anyway,
It's possible it
coming
doesn't.
soon to PC,
Depends on how they
slap
did it.
on your wish lists and sign up for future playtests.
Now, we need to get changed and make our way out of the studio.
If they didn't
So,
make the deluxe
next
suits
part, we're gonna
available
throw
in
it
the
over to a
preview,
series of back-to-back trailers,
then yeah, those
starting
slots
with a
won't
world
exist in the
premiere.
game. So there might be over 30, including the deluxe suits. For some reason, this gave me flashbacks to Battlefront. They gotta bring back Battlefront. Anything big announced? No big world premieres yet. The biggest games they went over today so far are Star Wars Galactic Racer and Ties of Annihilation. Combat Wolverine versus Winter Soldier. That'd be a decent fight. I still think Wolverine wins that one.
Come on.
Not against the Marvel Rivals version of Winter Soldier though. Marvel Rivals Winter Soldier destroys Wolverine. MCU one, Wolverine wins. Wolverine wins for sure.
Nothing exciting ever happened.
Any recent updates on FGS? Yeah, they had a demo. They had a new demo. I don't have Steam, so I couldn't participate. But they had sent me the new build to make content on. But I couldn't play it. I asked them for B-roll, but they never got back to me.
Your badge awaits.
So I'm gonna just have to wait until
now.
it's on PS5. But it looks good. I can't wait for it. Undefeated Justice is gonna be peak. Future game show is an hour 30, hour 40. How many first-person shooters is this chat today? This literally, like, this might be the 8th or 9th one they've shown. Has to be, right? And like most of them look like Doom.
Nick, I just saw this in the green room.
10 or 12. Yeah, it legit might be.
Coffee, morale is gone. Everyone is exhausted, itchy, tasty.
We should probably be worried about that.
Yeah, let's just play it by ear. Camera's still rolling. Oh. Welcome back, everyone. Here's a new trailer for Resonance, a Plague Tale Legacy.
There you go, Armani. New Plague Tale. Available tomorrow. Gotta do our thing. Appreciate you, Gabe. I respect you being responsible.
Resonance of Plague Tale Legacy is out tomorrow, August 27th for PC and consoles. Don't miss it.
And speaking of plagues, we're following that trailer with a closer look at Exterminauts, a cooperative shooter where you play as a pest control crew.
Exterminauts was revealed yesterday, but we've got the inside scoop direct from the developers.
Exterminauts. Yay, it's third person.
Hey, Future Game Show. I'm Vincent from Behavior Interactive.
So it's Helldivers,
I'm
okay.
Quebec, and I'm creative director on Exterminauts.
I'll take it.
It is a co-op PvE shooter where you're part of a blue-collar crew whose job is to repair and exterminate. It's fast, relentless action that rewards teamwork, creativity, and skill.
It's literally Helldivers.
Thankfully, you have all the weaponized power
I'm not mad at
at your
it.
disposal on your work shift. This includes not only guns, but a variety of special weapons to deliver crazy elemental damage, and a special power clamp that activates your
Did you enjoy
overdrive
Resonance?
system
You never played the other
using
ones?
all sorts of
Sure, why
utility
not?
and combat situations.
Exterminauts takes place on planet Tien, where a new miracle energy source was discovered called polymorphic plasma. So it's
Just
one
watch the
problem,
YouTube video on the first
death.
one.
This plasma is like honey to them. They'll tear through infrastructure, machinery, and entire facilities to get at it, causing chaos across the planet, and this is your problem to fix.
You might have seen the trailer we released yesterday. We wanted to kick things off by showing the tough, blue-collar style the Exterminauts have and focusing on the gear and the tools they use. Even if they have a job to do, we wanted to show off the frenetic action right away, but also the comedic undertone that's always ready to creep up.
What's up, Mikey? Why did I not get a code from Marvel's Wolverine? Because I'm not well connected enough with Sony.
The game's core
And I
loop
don't-
is a
and I don't
20 to
work
40
for
minute
a
run that begins
news
with players
website.
selecting a work order from the job board, gearing up, and punching in.
Or a publication.
Once deployed to the work site, the mission is simple: fix, fight, and collect. Players repair damaged infrastructure, exterminate pests.
You're debating
gather
getting
valuable
premium of
resources while
Fable.
completing
You
contract
should get the
objectives.
most expensive possible
Every job
version of Fable.
culminates in a hectic final stand, holding the line against waves of pests while waiting for extraction.
Fable takes priority.
Back aboard the rig, players can cash in their earnings, purchase upgrades, customize their loadouts, and prepare for the next shift before punching in for the next contract.
After almost 5 years of working on this game, at this point, I'm just excited for people to discover the experience at large. If you want me to pick one, I'd pick the special weapons. Man, I love our special weapons. Shooting a massive behemoth with a cryoblaster or with a stasis railgun is just one of those satisfying things ever.
Exterminauts is coming to PC and consoles in 2027.
I'm definitely getting deluxe.
We'll have more to share about the game over the course of 2026. And in the meantime, you can wishlist, pre-order, and check out our social pages.
What does the collector's edition come with?
Exterminauts is headed to PC and consoles in 2027, so get it on your wish list now and keep an eye out on socials for more info.
Now, let's take a hard pivot into the world of Mr. Records, a vinyl shop owner with a rhythmic imagination.
All cartoon games can easily be switched to games. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Collector's edition Xbox only. I don't care about the game in the box.
Good morning.
Saya.
That's disappointing. I'll probably pass on the collectors then. If the collectors came with a statue of Haley Atwell, I would have got it. I'll just get the I might get a code for it actually. I might be getting sent a deluxe edition code from Xbox.
The adorable Mr. Records is coming soon to PC and Nintendo Switch too.
Now we're closing.
They've been sending me all their
show,
ports.
But don't let that fool you into thinking we're out of surprises.
Nope. In fact, here's a world premiere for an anime-inspired indie game with jaw-dropping pixel art.
Anime-inspired, huh? You have my attention. See, you got the swordsman flashed up. For pixel art, it does have some sauce. So I have not eaten anything all day. What should I have, chat? They should actually make this an anime. Do I get Chinese? I don't want to get anything too
That
crazy.
was your first look at Last Ditch Effort, which is coming in 2027, but you can wishlist it now on Steam.
And now we've got a gameplay presentation for Into the Wind, a dreamy delivery simulator where you pilot a sentient motorcycle.
Hi, I'm Robin from Bloom and Gloom Games, and this is a gameplay sneak peek at Into the Wind. A cozy adventure where you take over your missing uncle's delivery firm and drive, fly, and run deliveries together with your trusty sentient motorcycle plane, Hermes. Let's get started. We are saving up for some engine upgrades for Hermes for a race in a few days. So let's go down to town and see if we can find some packages to deliver. Different types of cargo affect driving and flying in different ways, and more challenging deliveries means more pay for your efforts. Today, we're looking for something fairly chill. This red sign means they're looking for some delivery help. Let's see what they have for us. Looks dangerous. Too lively. Some heavy ones. They'll bring in a good deal of money, but the weight will make it hard to fly. So let's pick a good route and stick to the roads. As with cargo, there are different kinds of jobs that come with different challenges. The job we picked up is a standard delivery to Falco Homestead, meaning we can take our time. We could also stop in the villages we pass through to pick up new jobs or browse the shops for new parts or customizables. Currently, we're fully loaded, so we'll just refuel before we continue. Pirates ahead. With our current load, we would have a hard time fighting back or flee without damaging our cargo. Better to pick a way around instead. And here we are. Let's just pick up the right thing and head inside. After delivering our heaviest package, we're now light enough to fly. Launch pads are not necessary to take off, but they sure help. Let's go back to those pirates and chase them off for an extra reward. Flying offers a great deal of freedom and potential for aerial acrobatics, and we will use what we can to get behind the pirate airplanes for a better shot. Our weapon today is the machine gun, so we have to get up close in tight dogfights to get in a fast burst. Pirates come in packs, and we need to take them down one at a time, while the rest are bombarding us from several directions. If we take down the leader, the whole bunch will flee, presumably back to the hotel bar, where we could visit them later if we wanted to. Phew, finally got rid of them. But pirates are not all you have to watch out for in Santa Rosa. Occasional landslides, the weather, and not least
the heaters are pretty elite.
Local traffic. As the day is coming to an end, we head back home for some upgrades and rest. With that, we are at the end of our gameplay sneak peek of Into the Wind, and now we need your help. The game is still very much in development, and we are preparing for playtests in the near future. Head over to our Steam page to wishlist and sign up for the playtest now, and come join our Discord to follow Into the Wind's development up close. Cheers!
All right. Blood of Dawnwalker when we... Is it?
Into the Wind is coming soon to PC.
Damn, I gotta finish. I gotta start finishing my
and
backlog.
join the official Discord to chart its development.
Okay, what's next? You guessed it. World premiere.
World premiere.
I wonder what they're going to close the show
Here's
with.
A brand new entry in a beloved series of strategy games.
Legends speak of a world once whole, before the shattering plunged it into darkness, and of a crown of creation guarding the memory of all things. Wielding shards of great legacy, the lost lands could rise once more, to be explored, to be claimed. But deep beneath the forest boughs,
this art is beautiful.
The greed has learned to rule.
They always have these really beautiful hand-drawn cinematics.
Reclaim the Land in Kingdom 3 Rising Realms, which is coming soon to PC and consoles.
And continuing the fantasy theme.
And with the Marvel game, imagine.
Catering for weary heroes in a cozy tavern.
Oh, I've got a great recipe actually. You take a red herb, mix it with a green herb, add a little seltzer water, and it fixes everything. Hangovers, chainsaw wounds, trust me, it's awesome.
Let's hope this place can do better than Raccoon City hospitality.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, some have early access to Onimusha the same day Blood of the Dawnwalker comes out. Yeah, I got lock in and finish 007. Cause September is gonna be wild. The Wizard of the Coast game. Yeah, Wizard of the Coast going crazy. Exodus and Warlock look awesome. This one I'm obviously not going to play, but...
That was your first look at Dungeons & Dragons Long Rest Tavern, which is coming to PC in early 2027.
All right,
Wizard Coast is
time for
cooking.
our final ones to watch deep dive of the Gamescom showcase.
Now this time we're focusing on No Law, a
No Law.
cyber grunge revenge thriller from the team that brought you The Descent.
In fact,
Ooh.
here's Neon Giant themselves to tell you all about it.
No Law.
You hear about this Gardner guy going after the mayors?
Everything captured in engine.
I'm Tor Frick, and I'm creative director here at Neon Giant, working on No Law. No Law is a cyberpunk immersive sim. By that we mean it's a game where player agency is at the game's core. The player is free to play and explore the city of Port Desire however he pleases.
We provide you a toolbox, we provide you with abilities and actual tools to use, and instead of building a problem, a puzzle, if you will, where we design a solution for playstyle A or playstyle B, we just lay it all out for you in a more loose manner, and we just say, you go have fun, and we will just try and build a world and systems that will just handle whatever you're attempting to do.
Nobody sees him go in.
So,
I'd say we have Cyberpunk at home, but
at ONL. We want
it
to
legitimately looks really good.
The player can approach playing the game in various different ways. It doesn't matter if you want to,
even though it's first person,
balls to the wall, guns blazing, or shotgun to the face, or if you want to tinker more with explosives, hacking, any of those things are viable ways to play the game. It's a narrative-driven game, but we also want the game to narratively react to how you are playing it.
So Port Desire
popular franchise.
Perfect for our kind of game humor.
Oh, they had Star Wars. They had Ties of Annihilation.
In the sense that there literally is
No Law looks good.
Governing set of laws. There are rules, there are consequences, which fit right into our gameplay of whatever you do, there will be follow-ups, there will be consequences, which is very exciting for us.
Not only did we want to create a city that felt grounded, it also needed to be the kind of place where an adventure and a game like this can take place.
We've chosen to build a smaller city.
Yeah, they're they put a lot of emphasis on narrative with this one.
Super rewarding to explore.
This is the kind of game where you go into an apartment and you try to find the clues. You go like, what happened here? We don't want the world to feel overwhelming. We want it to feel big, but we are much more interested in making something that feels layered and dense, where the player on the way to that apartment is like, I'm gonna go.
Yeah, there's no way there's no way they'd be showing Wolverine at Gamescom.
Wait, there is something around the corner. I can see that there's a door ajar in this apartment building, and there's like a dead body.
We just got a Wolverine.
Can't get in.
We just got a bunch of Wolverine stuff.
We want that kind of distraction where, as you're moving on your feet through the city.
Only thing they have left is the launch trailer and the reviews.
You can probably get up there.
And again, we're not telling you how or where to go, but we want you to kind of choose your own approach, choose your own playstyle, and choose how to get there.
The guns are big and heavy. If they jam, it's the kind of gun that you can hit someone over the head with, right? Like, we want that feeling everything we do in the game. No matter if it's, the chunky computers to the, the weapons to the mechs.
Yeah, NetherRealm game reveals are like
grounded physical feeling.
And a mantra
typically
we
they're
had from
at their own showcases.
If 100 people play this game,
or like the Game Awards.
Different user stories. We really want this to be your story. We don't want to force you into telling you, and this is how Gardner solved all the problems.
But their next game isn't Mortal Kombat anyway.
You tell us.
It's Injustice 3.
So every single NPC in the entire game can be killed. Not saying you should, but death is always permanent. So if you kill a shop owner, that shop is pretty much effed and has to close down because there's no staff.
So it's the opposite. So it's the opposite of a Bethesda game.
You no longer have a way to buy guns.
This can definitely put you in certain predicaments as far as knowing what to do.
That's actually really good.
We have put one safeguard in place, is that if you kill some of the absolutely most major characters, the game will tell you, it's like, just so you know, you did this. You're free to continue your adventure, but this character won't be able to help you. Are you sure you want to carry on? And that's just our way of saying, it's your responsibility now. You can't go on Reddit and say, I don't know what to do.
No Law is coming to PC and consoles in 2027.
Thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of the show.
This is going to be good.
A lot of stories about how you operate.
Could be another than Mortal Kombat. It's Injustice 3.
Are they all true?
Thank you to the folks at Neon Giant for that window into the world of No Law. Wishlist it now because it's coming to PC and consoles in 2027.
And let's keep things moving with an action game set in the Warhammer universe.
Here's the latest trailer for Age of Sigmar Deathmaster, a Metroidvania where you play as a sneaky little Skaven.
Warhammer Metroidvania. Interesting. Might buy it. Yeah, No Law looks really good. I'm actually interested. I still gotta finish. I haven't even started Cyberpunk. I just have Cyberpunk sitting here. My gaming backlog is disgusting. Imagine those Oddworld. Oh man, I used to love those Oddworld games. Yeah, back in the day, I used to play Oddworld, Earthworm Jim. Those are my games. It's been a long time since I played a Metroidvania.
Which will be death, master.
Quit playing Rivals and play other games? No.
Rise through the ranks of the Ratmen in Warhammer Age of Sigmar Deathmaster, which is coming to PC and consoles in 2027.
Now, fair warning for all you horror fans out there, this next game is no joke.
That's right, Ritual Tides is set on a remote British island full of Lovecraftian creatures, and the team at Vertpaint have put together one hell of a trailer. You ready for the grand finale, Ange?
Ooh, whatever it takes. Count me in.
Alright, closing in on a horror game. Alright. Very cool monster design.
Fuck. Where am I?
Well, you didn't die. How very interesting. Please, come. Join us.
Oh.
What the hell?
Thanks, Walter.
We have a lot to discuss.
I'm always impressed by the visuals of these horror games, even though they don't scare me at all. Just the imagination that goes into it. Creepy old lady. Spider. Was that Jesus? It looked like Jesus. No game scares me. And of course it's the first person. A lot of spiders. Ritual Tides. Video games do not scare me. It's just a universal truth. Horror movies don't scare me. Video games, horror games don't scare me. They just don't do it for me.
As well as your nightmares, Ritual Tides is coming to PC and consoles, and you can wishlist it now.
The Avengers thing made me more angry, disappointed than scared.
Ange, what's going on? I thought this was the end of our show.
What is this place? Looks like an abandoned toy factory.
One more thing.
Oh, they're building something big out there.
Oh, whatever it is, I think we're trapped. Listen, so while you guys watch our final trailer, let's me and you look for some animal medallions, chest plugs, precinct keys, I don't know.
Oh, a crank. There's always a crank.
Feature
Always
game
thinking.
show.
Enjoy.
Feature game show got a one more thing and Gamescom didn't. That's tough. Gamescom Night Live didn't get a one more thing. But we get it here. Future game show going above and beyond. This Five Nights at Freddy's? Or Saw? That's all. Poppy Playtime. Escape from Playtime. Wishlist coming soon. I have no idea what that is.
Experience the Poppy Playtime universe from a new perspective in Escape from Playtime, a co-op survival horror game where you play as a crew of misfit toys.
Hit that wishlist button and tell your friends, because Escape from Playtime is coming soon. But with that, we've officially reached the end of the Gamescom showcase.
Mission accomplished. But guys, really, don't go anywhere. FGS Live from
I've never heard of
Gamescom
Poppy
is
in my
airing
life.
right after this, with even more exclusive
It was
trailers
like Five
and
Nights at
premieres
Freddy's,
that
but
you
in a haunted
don't
toy factory.
want to miss.
Yeah, I got the
Fun
vibe.
continues on August 30th for the FGS Best of Gamescom, where our editorial team is taking you onto the show floor for a debrief of the biggest news from the event.
And in the meantime, remember to head over to the official Future Game Show Steam page to wishlist everything you saw from today's show. And you can also check out gamesradar.com for all the follow-up intel. I'm Nick Apostolides.
And I'm Angela Sant-Albano.
And this has been the Future Game Show at Gamescom 2026. Look at that. Yeah.
All right. That is the Future Game Show.
Peggy 18.
This is the post show.
My faith shall never be broken.
Oh, yeah, that's loud. I'm good, K Money. I'm hungry. You see my food here yet? Well, gun, that is. I usually like rock, but that's a little too much.
To kick off the show, this is FGS Live from Gamescom 2026. I'm Nathan, this is Jules, and
that was Boltgun too. I'm sorry to interrupt there, Nathan, but I bloody love Warhammer, and I love the fact that we were able to bring you not one, not two, not four, but three reveals
believe
in
some
one
YouTubers
with
are
that trailer.
playing Marvel's
Boltgun 2 is
Wolverine.
coming out on October the 14th.
I can
It's
believe
produced
it.
by the legendary Mick Gordon, and we have just seen that Vashtor is making an appearance as
That's how it works.
primary antagonist. It is
I assumed
going on
everyone who
my
got flown out
demands
to the
to be
preview
on
event
yours as well.
There's plenty more with that.
would be reviewing it.
So over the next 30 minutes or so, we're going to bring you brand new trailers, gameplay deep dives, and world premieres that
It would be crazy
your
if
offense,
someone got flown
You're
out for the
simply
preview
not
event and didn't get
really
a review
are
code.
not, but we're still going to keep the action high right now by taking a look at a release date reveal for Blackwood.
This is a big city. The perfect set. Crowded, chaotic.
Did I pre-order? No.
Concealed. Learn very early where to start.
Any rival leaks? I don't cover rival leaks on the channel. This is also a game showcase.
What it exposes.
Don't touch me.
They collection. And I move. Because I know how scenes fall apart when no one takes control.
This actually was kind of tough.
You've always had a talent for dragging people into your mess.
You don't talk about your past much.
Nothing interesting there.
I feel like this is going to be how the John Wick game is. Except the John Wick game will have a little higher production value.
The violence isn't the point. It's the choreography.
Blackwood. It literally looks like a John Wick game. Blackwood Act 1. Actually looks kind of tough.
Blackwood Act 1 is coming to PC on September 16th, so wishlist it now. Tell you something, I'm always getting in fights at Subway.
You mean on the Subway, right? Like in the game?
No, at Subway, the sandwich shop. It's something about all the bread.
Right, okay. Up next, it's time to go to the truly chaotic world of Crimson Moon, a game whose tagline sounds like trying to wake up an angry teenager. It's time to rise, violent ones! Oh, that was lovely. That was really nice. Well done, mate. Well done.
Peggy's scene. Okay, nice epic music. Right into the heavy metal. Oh, this looks pretty cool. This reminds me of a better version of Godfall. It's also giving Dante's Inferno a little bit. This actually looks tough. Wait a minute. Crimson Moon. This come out on September 1st.
A game
Oh
so
my God.
violent that Peace itself had to take out a restraining order against it. That
No,
was
not
Crimson
September.
Moon. And you and a friend can crush, stab, and obliterate everything in
Not
your path when
September.
the game comes to
No.
PS5, Xbox, and PC on September the 1st.
Now, from piles of bodies to a complete lack of them entirely, it's time to talk about Rivage, a new immersive
stars
sci-fi
5th grade.
puzzler
Wow,
which
time
asks you to
flies.
find out what exactly happened to your missing crew members. Where did they go? Where are they? Up there? Are they down here?
Nope.
Crimson Moon was really good, but I can't possibly play it.
Perfect. Time
Anytime
to
good.
reloop. Vesta. An exoplanet capable of harboring
September, I
humanity
gotta cut it off at some point.
My team and I was
I'll
sent
wish
here
list
to
it.
the
No,
Ares
but-
station to study it. But everything went
Because I think it was only $20.
We only have a few hours of power left, and we have to expect another wave of phenomena. We need to find a way for everyone to live.
I only did this for the good of the mission.
What's gotten into you?
You don't understand anything. Tick tock. I'm finishing what I started.
And you can
I gotta
trap
stop
yourself in the
collecting
time
games
loop
like
that is
Infinity
Rivage
Stones.
when it releases on PC, PS5, Xbox Series S and X on September 22nd.
Now, Nathan, you know that thing that you wish for as you drift off to sleep every night?
Oh yeah, that someone would take the best level from Titanfall 2 and
I
turn
just
it into a
wishlisted it.
full game.
Well,
has it happened?
This is Tempest Vitae. He's quite excited.
Hello, Alex. My name is Boris Oswald.
The time travel epic.
I'm the one that left you a kicker lately. I don't know how much you know. We are in the Theta Space Station, year 2185.
No more September games after Crimson Moon. No more September games. Gotta focus on Blood of Dawnwalker, Onimusha, Wolverine, Control. No more.
Theta is no sanctuary. You've
No more.
seen it. It's alive. And now the lawkeepers, they want what we made. They must not have it.
It's like a VR game. Looks like it's just first person.
Look for the remaining scientists. Vincent Hayes is our leader. Help them. He'll help you. It's not just the soldiers, Alex. This future is cruel.
Crazy. Crimson Moon is the day before. Blood of the Dawnwalker.
What else?
Man. You're only getting 5 games in September and it's too many. Only?
So please, help us.
Most people don't even buy 1 game a year. So you're already in the higher
That was
percentile.
Tempest Vitae there, letting you hop between 2 of the darkest timelines possible. And fun fact, we actually saw this game 3 years ago in Brazil and have been desperate to bring it to you, so it's lovely to have it here on the showcase. So get a jump on the game when it releases in 2027 by adding it to your wish list now.
And tell you what, why not just head to the FGS Steam page and wishlist every single game we've covered so far? Show those devs some love. But next up, keeping with the sci-fi theme, we have Neon Abyss 2, which has quite an exciting announcement.
Being addicted to video games is definitely not the worst thing you could be addicted to. Depending on the video game. Definitely don't want to be addicted to gacha game. Never will you. You could buy a new game every month or so. Yeah, all you guys are in the minority. Most people don't buy new games. Yet they love yapping about them online.
That's right, Neon Abyss 2 is coming out of early access very soon, so get ready to team up with friends, wield some truly mad weapons, and conquer the abyss.
But you know what, Nath? I think it's time that we too conquer our own fears. I think it's time that we gave the people at home a world premiere. So let's be brave little boys and set sail into the unknown. We can do it!
Let's see what this premiere is. Cozy game. Royal Hand abducted. He's rewarded. Manage a not so company crew. So like a cozy pirate management game. Or Viking. Early access in 2027.
That was Matalot, a charming seafaring adventure where you take a mostly useless crew and whip them into shape. It's coming to Steam Early Access in 2027, so add it to your wishlist now.
Now, as you can maybe tell, it's quite sunny here in Cologne, so while I apply suntan lotion to Jules' head like a plasterer, why don't you enjoy these back-to-back trailers? Yeah, just soak them
I gotta
all
get out
in.
of here.
Bring it to me.
Food's
Got
ready.
a lot to work with.
I appreciate everyone hanging out.
A tanuki with a good heart.
There's more future games. There's more showcases happening the rest of the week. iGen's going to have some. Xbox has one tomorrow.
Is right around the corner.
So I might pop in for one of them.
It has seen better.
I'll catch y'all next time. Make sure you subscribe. Check out the new Marvel Rivals video that I just dropped today. I'm Sant-Albano signing out.
And a total